Last night, I did something that I haven't done in quite a while. I went to a midnight screening.
Ooh.
Haven't done that in ages. And it's funny because they decided to do a midnight screening of the Mario Brothers movie. A lot of kids up at midnight, are there? It seems like an odd choice to do for a midnight
Rocky
screening.
Horror.
So I went to go get tickets for it initially. I'm like, cool, it's playing in the Dolby Prime. Gonna get myself it's sold out. The midnight was sold out. I'm like, oh, all right. Well, then there's the IMAX screen, and that was like 3/4 sold out. And then they had one in the AMC XL theater, their new premium large format that they have at AMC. And there were still a bunch of tickets in there. So, okay, bought a couple of tickets. Ann and I get, of course, the show time was 12:05, which, of course, in idiot AMC time means the movie doesn't actually start till 12:35.
Did you get a Yoshi popcorn bucket?
I did not. No, I did not.
Okay.
But they do look cute.
They do look good.
So Ann and I pull into the parking lot at about 12:28 a.m. And the parking lot is packed. We're like, what the hell? And we go into the theater and the lobby's full. And we go into our XL theater that when I bought the tickets, a lot of tickets left, almost completely full. Like a couple of the front rows didn't have anybody there, but almost completely full. It's like, okay. First, this movie's going to make a lot of money. At least opening weekend. This is going to make a lot of money. This Mario Brothers movie, opening weekend. Now, then I watched the movie. So let me preface this by saying, I'm one of those people that with the last Mario Brothers movie, I thought it was cute and charming. And in general, I enjoyed it. I had a good time with it. I didn't think it was great, but there was enough there and it had enough little charm to it and everything. And of course, there's the whole Peach song that Bowser sings. It's just like the cherry on top. And at the end of the day, I thought, this is a pretty enjoyable movie. Not great. So it's not like I was super excited to see Mario Brothers Galaxy. But I go in to watch Mario Brothers Galaxy, and I'm going to say this. It's not a good movie. It's not a good movie. I won't say I hated it because that would be lying. I didn't hate it. But I was having a conversation with somebody this morning, and they asked me, and remember, I'm somebody who liked the last one, and they asked me, would kids like it? And I said, and I think this is true the more I've thought about it, I said, kids will like it in the sense that kids will like just about anything on the big screen with bright colors and rapid movement. I mean, what are those little purple, yellow...
Teletubbies?
This is Teletubbies. It's Teletubbies. And if I had kids, I would absolutely bring them to see Mario Brothers. 100%. So here's the thing. With a movie like Mario Brothers, what a lot of people just want to see is characters they remember, music cues that will trigger, that will trigger. I mean, I just got a little bit happy just even humming that tune. Like, again, I just got that joy hit. That was actually pretty cool. Anyway, they want to hear those little music hits that trigger nostalgia. They want to hear sound effects that they want to hear the sound effects that gives them, again, the nostalgia hit. They want to hear lines that are spoken in the games. And as long as you do all these things, you're going to please a lot of people. You have Yoshi just going, Yoshi! Okay, great, adorable, right? Adorable. And let me be clear. Whenever just those things would happen, there were no moments of the movie that made my audience cheer. It was just any one of those things made them cheer. There's a character we recognize, and our audience cheered. They were having a good time. They were having a good time. But then once you get past that, I'm now looking for you to do all those things and make a good movie. Make a good movie around all that.
Plot, characters,
Plot,
storyline.
character, hooks, that sort of thing. The first Mario Brothers movie was able to work a bit of that into the overall nostalgia fest, which is why I walked out having enjoyed myself. And by the way, as somebody who didn't like this movie, even I will tell you, there are certainly moments that put a big grin on my face. You can't watch this movie and not have a few moments where you, at least if you played any of the Nintendo systems growing up, that you didn't have at least somewhat of a grin on your face. But the movie itself, as a movie, it was completely nonsensical. Like, you look at something like Lego Movie, they were able to do both. They created great nostalgia, cute little one hits, all this charming stuff. And they gave us really good characters we could get emotionally attached to, bigger themes, all this kind of stuff. So they did something that would appeal to all the kids, and they made it a good movie at the same time. And unfortunately, what Mario Brothers Galaxy is, it's really just a collection of random scenes just meant as trays to serve you those quick little music notes you'll remember, characters that will give you a nostalgia hit, action stuff. And for some people, that is going to be enough. It will. For some people, it will be enough. If you're somebody like me where you want that and you want a decent movie built around it, it's going to leave you a little bit wanting. And just as a comparison, like, my wife, Ann, actually liked the first Mario Brothers movie more than I did. Like, she really quite liked it, had a good time with it. And we were both in the car last night going, what was that? What was that? Like, it was just unfortunate. I was hoping for something a little bit better, especially considering that they showed glimpses of having better in the last one.
Yeah, and you'd think with all the animated films that come out that do well, they offer a template into how to do something like that. And that I think, especially when you're coming off a movie that made $1 billion, there's really no excuse.
$1.3 billion.
Yeah, there's no excuse to half-ass it. It sounds kind of like that's what they did.
Yeah, and I'm not going to say they didn't try. I'm just going to say they didn't accomplish, rather than saying that they didn't try. Now, I am also going to say this. I think hardcore Nintendo fans who are just going because it's Mario on the screen, I got to say, I think you're going to have fun. Because you're looking for something different than what you would normally look for in going to see a movie that you hopefully is a good movie. But there's enough of those nostalgia beats. There's enough of those quick cameos. There's enough of those music shots. There's enough of all that if you're just simply a hardcore fan of the Nintendo systems growing up, and then you go in there and play it and watch it, I think you're going to walk out enjoying yourself, or at least with a smile on your face. Because, again, it's just a different thing than what you normally go to see a movie. Again, I still think, like Lego Movie, that was able to do both. I wish they had done both. But, like, even right from the beginning, the scene they released online where Mario and Luigi are shooting through the desert, and thought they were going to do a Dune crossover, which would have been awesome. But they're shooting through the desert on their motorcycles, and when Mario would do a jump, you hear, woohoo! We play a lot of Mario Kart in this house.
That happens a lot in Mario Kart.
Yes. So hearing the little woohoo, me and Ann both kind of smiled because we play Mario Kart a lot.
I'm sure everyone in there did.
But yeah, but if you are one of those people that you also go to the movies hoping to see a good movie built around that, I think you're going to be disappointed.
Does this give you any pause for the quality of Zelda?
No.
Okay.
No, it really doesn't. If I got the sense that they didn't even try, maybe. But this isn't, like, this was made by the same studio that makes Minions. Those aren't the people that are making the Zelda movie.
Yeah, right.
It's a totally different group of people that's making the Zelda movie. It's not Illumination Studios. And by the way, I like a lot of Illumination Studios movies. The Minions are a great example of that. I don't like all the Minions movies, but a couple of them do that. Cute, the little blah, 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 right? That makes you smile and grin. But also then they build in some heart, and they build in like stuff with meat to it to make them really enjoyable. And I really kind of wish they were able to do that with Mario Brothers Galaxy. So complete waste? No, I wouldn't say that. I had too many grins to say it was a complete waste. But was I disappointed in the sense that this is not as good as the last one? Yeah, I walked out disappointed. I was hoping for a better movie. Anyway, guys, that's just kind of my take on it. What do you guys think about this? Did you have a chance to go see the early screening of the Mario Brothers Galaxy movie? What did you think of the last one? I enjoyed the last one. I wish I enjoyed this one more. Anyway, whatever you guys think, jump down into the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show Podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.